Hey guys, it's your favorite Unc here. Go ahead and click that subscribe button below so you don't miss a single episode of Nightcap. That button right here. Come for the sports, stay for the stories. Colorado goes on the road, beat in-state rival Colorado State, the Buffaloes 28, the Rams 9. Travis Hunter and Sheduer Sanders lead Colorado to their seventh straight win over CSU. Travis Hunter caught 2 of Sheduer's 4 touchdown passes, also had an interception and a pass breakup. Remember last year, Travis suffered a lacerated liver, a late hit by Henry Blackburn. Trav caught a touchdown against Blackburn today. Sheduer was 36 of 49, 310, 4 touchdowns, 0 INTs. Offensive line did an unbelievable job. If you didn't know better, they were guarding the vault at a bank. You know how they be standing in front of the vault?
Yeah.
That's how they stood today. The Buffaloes were wearing their new all-white uniforms, and the defense came up big. They came to play. This is what we're talking about, forcing 4 turnovers today, and they dominate CSU. I guess what? I guess them Instagram followers, they can play some football too, CSU. 28-29, Buffaloes over the Rams. Ocho, what did you like about what you saw today?
I enjoyed the offensive play from the offensive line. That's what I enjoyed. What they didn't have last week, Sheduer getting himself hit, running for his life. I think the linemen must have been upset about that. They got whatever they needed to get out of their system and came in this game. Sheduer had a clean pocket for the majority of the game and was able to deliver the ball. That goddamn Travis Hunter, boy, he's something special.
Oh, yeah, he got skill.
Right, that boy's something special. Not only was he dominant on the offensive side of the ball, had a pass breakup, had an interception, he ran the dig route for
he undercut, he jetted, he undercut that.
He ran the whole route. So listen, they look very good, top to bottom, in all 3 phases of the game: offense, defense, and I'm excited. I'm excited for them to take this momentum going into next week and continue to build off this win. I'm happy for Prime, man. I'm happy for him.
I'm most happy for the offense and defensive line. They had 6 sacks. Hill Green had 2. Hayes had 2.5. Green the second had a half a sack. That's what Bentley had a sack, and they brought specialists in. Sapp specialist was getting to the quarterback.
Yeah.
QB killer. And it's not for lack of coaching, because I know they're being very well coached.
Yeah.
Sack is telling, getting them how to play on edges, because you're not playing down the middle of a man. You're not going to constantly bull rush a guy and get to the quarterback. It's going to take you too long, and all you're going to do is make yourself tired.
Right.
So he's getting them playing on edges. I thought they did a very good job. I'm sure Time probably told them, hey, we got to do a better job against the run. 31 for $131, which is 4 yards a carry. You can live with that. But it really, the run really didn't hurt him, Ocho. I thought Colorado came out there with a purpose. They seemed very, very focused. And talking to Time, he's like, look, we good enough. The guys just didn't play well. They just didn't play well.
Right.
Hey, he said, I shoot you straight. If it was anything else, they just didn't play well. They can do it, because I see them do it. I watch him in practice. And so, and he said he expected them to dominate CSU today. They dominated CSU today. They did. And that's what he told me when he called me the other day. He said he expected them to dominate, because he was going to jump on. He was going to jump on with us Wednesday or Thursday. He said, but I want to make sure. He said, man, you know how they would be on me.
Oh yeah.
So I got to make sure I stay locked in. He said, but I'll circle back with y'all. I'll get with you. I said, hey, handle your biz, because you're right, because you come on with us and things don't go your way on Saturday, they're going to say the reason why you lost the game is that you came on Nightcap.
Yep.
Like we had some influence over. So I say, bro, I totally get it. You ain't got to explain anything to me,
right,
but I appreciate your support and even thinking about coming on. So congratulations, Time, and to see you Buffaloes as they roll 28-9 over the Colorado State Rams. They defeat their in-state rival for the 7th straight time. Go ahead, Ocho.
Who they play next? Who Colorado got next?
Who they got next? Baylor. In Baylor, or they play in CU? Oh, they got Baylor at CU. That's a winnable game for them, Ocho.
Huh?
Ain't like that's a winnable game. Ain't like Baylor got RG3. Hell,
Hold on. Baylor throw the ball all over the place now.
that's okay. So guess what?
Yeah.
You throw it, you open your quarterback to get hit in the back of his head.
Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. Right about that. So Baylor ain't got no gangsters like that no more.
I mean, they're gonna throw the ball. I mean, look, when you throw the ball, you're gonna be able to get a receiver.
Right.
If you throw the ball a lot, you're gonna be able to get some receivers, because what receivers want to do, Ocho? Catch the ball.
Yeah.
You want to catch the ball. And you'll get you a quarterback, because a quarterback's gonna want to throw the ball.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not saying you're gonna get a 5-star quarterback, but you'll get you a good, decent 3.5, 4-star guy to go there that want to throw the ball, get an opportunity to play, and you'll get some guys that can catch it because they want to catch. Mm-hmm. So I'm sure they got some athletes. I haven't really studied them, but I'll take a look at them this week, because I'm pretty sure that we're gonna talk about them next week. So I'll give them a look at some of their guys and see where they were and the returning guys that they had and what they did last year, and some of the guys that came coming out of high school, and see what they were. They're 3, 4, 5 stars. So yeah, we'll see what's going on. Georgia survives a scare. Number 1 Georgia on the road in Kentucky. They won the game 13-12. Mark Stoops had a chance. Ocho, 4th down, the number 1 team in the country, down 1 with 3 minutes. He punted the football.
And hoping his defense will be able to hold Georgia.
4th down, if it ain't 4th and 25, I'm going for it. Anything left, going for it.
Listen, it's something like that. You got to pull the Dan Campbell. You got to pull the Dan Campbell and let your players know, listen, I'm going for this against the number 1 team in the country.
Yes.
Because I believe in y'all.
Yes.
I believe in y'all. Punting it on 4th and 1 when you're up 1 against the number 1 team in the country. That's basically telling your players, you know what? I don't think y'all can get it done.
Exactly.
I don't think y'all can get it done. So I'm going to take the safe route and just hope and cross my fingers that my defense does what they need to do on the following drive.
Yeah, that makes no sense to me, Ocho. And then you got the ball back with 9 seconds. What the hell you gonna do with that?
Nothing.
Hope you gonna get a flutie.
So you want to get that in
go for it.
Get that in the video game.
Let me ask you a question, Ocho. Here's the thing, though. If you got that much confidence in your defense that they're gonna hold them,
right,
go for it right there, and have confidence in your defense that you're gonna hold them.
Might as well.
I mean, because that's what you said. We're going to punt the ball, try to pin you down, and then we're going to use our timeouts. Okay, if you got that confidence, go for it on 4th down. Believe in your defense is going to hold them and give you the ball back. It ain't that complicated. Sometimes they make it a lot more complicated than what it needs to be if you believe.
Yeah.
So I get it. I get why the Kentucky fans will. Boy, we got the number 1 team in the country. A team that's only lost 1 game. Lost 1 game in the last 3 years. Won back-to-back national championships and blew Florida State out last year 65-7. And we got them on the road. We got them dead to right. And you punt the ball.
Overthinking. Not being aggressive.
Man. But that's a no-brainer right there, Ocho.
Yeah.
Because look where you had the ball at.
It's a no-brainer for you. It's a no-brainer for some of the people in the chat. Now, for the coach, whose ass is tight in a situation like that, not wanting to make a mistake and hoping that his defense can do what they need to do. If you pin them back and force them to have to drive the field, maybe they might be able to stop.
But here's the thing, Ocho. If you believe your defense is going to stop them, why not go for it on 4th down? Because that's what they're saying. They say, look, if we go for it on 4th down, we believe our defense can stop you.
Right.
If I'm going in and I go for it on 4th down and I don't settle for the field goal, I'm telling you that our defense is going to stop you, punt the ball, and we still going to have the ball in your territory. So in that situation, okay, defense, I got trust in you. I first of all, I don't believe we're going to need you because I believe my offense is going to be able to get this 1st down. But just if we don't, hey, I'm counting on y'all. I know y'all gonna get it back. I know y'all gonna get us a 3 and out, get this ball back, boom, and here we go, get right back down the field. All we need is a field goal to win. But I don't know why the hell he put that ball down 1 against the number 1 team in the country that's only lost 1 game in 3 years and back-to-back national champions.
It don't make no sense.
And they load and hold on. Think about how many 4 and 5-star recruits. I mean, if they got 85 players, they dressed out 85 players, 75 of them 4 and 5 stars.
Yeah.
They probably got 2 walk-ons to make it look nice, but ain't no 1-stars.
Right.
It's 4 and 5.
Yeah, I don't even think coach will understand what that would do for the team, for the morale, to be able to come off and pull off an upset like that.
Hell yeah.
Not only pull off an upset, but actually go for it. Man, you know what that would do for them young Bulls, man, on that team, man?
Yeah. Well, no, I don't know because he didn't go for it. So we'll never know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But Billy Napier was booed as University of Florida falls to the Aggies. Florida lost to Texas A&M in its first time starting Marcel Reed by 2 touchdowns after the Gator quarterback tossed 3 picks. Florida looked inept on both sides of the ball and overmatched for the second time this season in the swamp. First one against Miami. Miami beat the brakes off him. And guess what? That put the pressure on Billy Napier. This one could result in Napier getting I mean, I don't know what's going on with the what is that? North? Mid. That's in the mid. That's in the west.
Northern Florida.
Yeah, with Gainesville and Tallahassee.
Listen, I told you the best team in Northern Florida is FAMU. FAMU football is the best team in Northern Florida. They better than Tallahassee. I mean, they better than Florida State. They better than the Gators. I mean, that's just what it is. And you know what? I think it's, if I'm not mistaken, Daniel Robinson. I think Daniel Robinson is a quarterback for FAMU. Matter of fact, he could probably come and play at FSU and at Florida and do a better job than what they have there right now. That's how good he is. If I might have his name wrong. If I do, I apologize. But man, young Bull is nice, man. Young Bull is nice. He's a real.
I tell you who ain't nice. Florida and Florida State.
Yeah, something wrong.
Hey,
I'm not sure what's wrong. But I think until they get a quarterback, which I thought Florida State had, or which I thought FSU had, which I thought Florida had, it shouldn't be that difficult. Quarterbacks should be lining up, wanting to play at these prestigious PWI. I'm talking about PWIs. Wait, there's a PWI, ain't it?
Yeah, predominantly white institutions. Yeah.
It is?
Yeah.
Okay. It's only a small percentage of us that makes up there. Okay, yeah. I mean, they should have quarterbacks lined
predominantly up. White institutions, yes. That's what PWI means.
Okay, yeah.
What you thought it meant?
Who, me?
Yeah, you thought, what you going to say, DWI?
I don't, you know what? I don't even know what it meant. I'm going to be honest to you. I'm going to be honest.
HBCUs, historically black colleges and universities. PWIs, predominantly white institutions.
Okay. But I appreciate that history lesson, though.
Ocho, check this out. Napier is now 10-6 at Florida Field, giving him more losses in the swamp in 2+ seasons than Steve Spurrier, who was 68-5 at home, Urban Meyer, who was 35-5 at home, had in their entire successful stints in Gainesville. If Florida were to fire Napier's buyout would be roughly $26 million.
Well, he finna get that buyout anyway. How long do you think they're gonna let this go on? They ain't gonna let it go on. They ain't gonna listen, the fans, the administration is not gonna let it go on too long. Somebody from high up, matter of fact, the goddamn boosters, who
they bought it,
have a lot of leverage. They ain't finna let
the boosters finna get him up out of there. Yeah, they finna get him. Man, how much they bought a Jimbo for damn near $80 million at Texas A&M.
Come on, they don't play.
They don't play. Texas bought out Charlie Strong for damn near $30 million.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, they get hey. They got them guys to write them checks
quick, in a hurry, until they get the results they want. I'm not sure. I'm not sure who the coach is who will stand in or be the what's the correct terminology for the coach that
interim.
Yeah, I don't know who's going to be the interim head coach, but for some reason, when the interim steps in, sometimes you get the results you want. Sometimes you don't. If you don't get him with the interim coach, that just lets you know how bad your team is. How bad the team really is. You know what they always say? Coaches get players fired now.
But guess
players
what?
Get coaches fired. Excuse me, I'm saying it backwards.
But guess what, Ocho? All them players that's on that University of Florida team, Billy Napier bought them there. So if they're not good enough, that's his fault. He's recruiting them.
Yeah.
How you think they got there?
You know, they probably good though. Them boys probably good.
I can't tell right now, but they're not playing good.
Yeah, the results not showing up.
No.
Damn. Oh, Mr. Napier, man. I hope everything.
Hey, Richard Smith used to tell us all the time, the special teams coach. He be running the film. He stopped the film. He say, "Son, that effort right there, that's good enough to get you cut and me fired, and that's a lose-lose."
Every time.
Man, Ocho, man, look. I wish I could have had my cell phone recorded in a meeting room so you could hear, like, people could actually hear like what the coaches actually be saying.
Oh,
and you like,
yep, they don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear that because they're gonna look at coaches differently.
They would.
They're gonna look at coaches differently.
But they don't talk like that now. I don't know if they man, you've been gone a decade, I've been gone 2 decades. So probably I don't know how they talk. But back then,
yeah.
You cannot say, because somebody gonna tell on the coaches and gonna get fired. Because you can't talk, boy. Y'all know how it was. If you played football, you remember when you were younger, how the coaches would talk and what they would say and say all kind of things. That's deemed inappropriate, insensitive now, given, our situation. We understand that and we're good. Change is good. Change is good. But I'm just saying, back then, there was no filter. And coaches said things, you knew exactly what he meant.
Yeah.
But man, whoo-wee. Yeah, that's a bad situation, Ocho. That's Florida. Oh, if this thing don't turn around in a hurry, Florida State and Florida, them coaches gone.
Oh, you think they're gonna fire Florida State head coach too?
Hell yeah. Ocho, do you know what he did? They had a game schedule. Right. They moved the game so they could play that team in 2029. They paid Memphis $1.2 million to come. They paid up basically $1.8 million to get their ass kicked.
Yeah. Man.
Yeah, he 0-3. That's 2 games he's lost at home.
That's tough, man. That's tough. Memphis is a team. Obviously, you put in your schedule so you can beat. So you can beat.
You pay Ocho. Anytime you pay somebody that kind of money, like you paying somebody money, you're like, oh yeah, we got them. It's just like homecoming. If you on somebody's homecoming, they put you there for a reason. Why the hell you think you the homecoming? They got all these alumni coming in, these kids. I mean, some students gonna come to the game. They ain't never came to the game. Right. All the tailgating that's going on, they got you on there for a reason.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah. So, they about to get him up out of there. My grandpa used to say, boy, you got 2 choices. Get good or get gone. That's the only 2 choices you got.
And if you look at Florida's schedule, if you look at Florida State's schedule, I don't think it gets any easier for them.
Hell no. Nah.
I don't think it gets any easier. So you could look at
they still got Georgia.
Yeah, you could look at them going over. Maybe not the whole season, unless they squeeze out a game and do something surprisingly. Somebody could have a zero, a donut at the end of the season.
They say Mike Norvell's buyout at $65 million.
What?
That might keep him. That might have to keep him. That might have to keep him another year.
65?
Because if you buy somebody, Ocho, you buy somebody out, bring somebody else in, you have to pay them $50 million.
Both of them. Yeah, you got to double up.
Hell yeah.
65?
65. Mike Norvell, how much is he making? Oh, I think he got a new deal after he was about to go with they thought he was gonna go to the college football playoff last year. So they was undefeated. So he got that that deal. Yeah. Right.
So that's how he got it. Yeah, he had a squad though. Last year, he had a squad last year. Damn. Yeah.
Arch Manning accounted for 5 touchdowns in the Longhorns' 56-7 win over UTSA. University of Texas San Antonio Ocho, filling in for an injured starter, Quinn Ewers. Ewers is betting favorite to win the Heisman Trophy entering in this weekend's left Saturday's game with a strained oblique. It did not return. Manning threw a touchdown on his first play from scrimmage, hitting DeAndre Moore for a 19-yard scoring strike to lead 21-0. Then he showed off something his uncles, Eli and Peyton, never had. Speed. He raced for a 67-yard touchdown, the longest touchdown by a Texas quarterback since Vince Young. Manning accounted for 2 touchdowns on his first 3 plays from scrimmage. Woo! What you think, Ocho? You like what you saw?
Yeah. Sure, Arch's gonna be nice now. Arch's gonna be nice. The fact that he adds a dynamic that neither Peyton or Eli had, being a dual threat. That's
He
going to
got
be
that from his grandpa. Because Archie could run. Archie could run. No, he
Yeah.
could really run.
So it missed them and
It skips a generation. Sometimes it skips a generation. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you'll have twins, like you might have grandparents that are twins.
Right.
Or uncle and aunts, and then it'll skip a generation. So their kid, they won't have any twins, but the kids will have the twins. And so it definitely ain't no problem. It did. Because Eli and Peyton, I love Peyton. I've been around Eli a little bit, but I know Peyton pretty well because he used to go back a lot to Denver. He still resides in Denver. They can't run. They slow. Okay? Ain't no sense, try to be okay. No, they slow as hell.
Yeah, very. When you talk about your typical prototype style quarterback,
that's them.
You know what they do have? Pocket presence and footwork. Pocket presence and footwork, and they have a feel for the game, and they know when something's coming. They have a good feel for the game.
Peyton is like Tom Cruise in Minority Report. He up there on that board.
Yeah.
His ability to process information, his ability. I saw this thing, I think it was Tom Brady. That joker kept every playbook.
Oh, yeah, you saw it?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Peyton did the same thing. So because a lot of times defensive coordinators, they're going to become head coaches. And guess what? That style. So yeah, you was over here and let's just say you was in the New England.
Right.
You became in, okay, this is the style he likes to run. Or so yeah, I get it. I threw my playbook right back in the middle of that bin. After, you know what I'm saying? Because you had to bring out, you bring your playbook to the stadium, Ocho. So you looking at it right before you go out there on the field, like, okay, make sure everything, okay, right. I'm hot on this right here. Okay, they need to bring X, Y, and Z, blah, 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 so forth. Hey, before we go out, Ocho, put it in that bin.
Yeah.
Hey, get a new one. Same thing with the your playbook in training camp. Before you leave training camp, last day, throw it in the bin. We good.
Right.
And back then, Mike, hell, you don't get them checks. That playbook ain't in there, you don't get that check. Oh, you have this damn thing. I don't need my money. Damn that playbook. Yeah. But he played extremely well, Ocho. I don't know how long Quinn Ewers is going to be out, but Arch did what he was supposed to do. A 5-star recruit, highly recruited, highly sought after, probably anywhere in the country. Right. He went there because of Sark. Sark does a great job of developing quarterbacks. Right. You look at the quarterbacks that he developed at USC. You look at the quarterbacks he developed at the University of Alabama. Goes without saying.
Right.
Tua, Mac Jones, Bryce Young. I think Bryce Young might have had a year up on of him, even though he didn't start because he came after Mac Jones. You look at what he did. I think Carson Palmer was that lineage. Matt Leinart, Matt Barkley. So if you look at, and he developed quarterback. Well, how the Mannings are thinking. They're not just thinking collegiately. They're thinking next level. Who's going to be the best guy to develop Arch and to make sure that when it comes time for the draft, he's ready, he's developed and ready to play quarterback. And they felt Sark gave them that best opportunity. And Sark resume speaks for itself. Hey, Sark, what's up, man? Great job. Let me try to think. Do I want? Hey, send me a Texas jersey. No, I take a helmet.
Texas.
Yeah.
I don't know about That's all I know.
Congratulations, Arch. Good job, University of Texas. 56-7 win over University of Texas San Antonio. The Memphis Tigers kept Florida State Seminoles winless. Ocho. FSU, bad season got even worse. 20-12 victory in front of an exasperated crowd. The result snapped a 9-game winless streak in the series for Memphis, which last defeated Florida State in 1976. That probably was a Bobby Bowden probably first year.
Wait, in 76?
Yeah, I think Bobby Bowden got there probably like 74, 75. If 76 might have been his first year. 76, 86, 96. Yeah, he was there like late 70s.
I'm hoping.
Where did Bobby Bowden get to Coach Bowden get to Florida State?
I think Florida State quarterback, his confidence is shot right now. DJ something, right?
Yeah.
I think his confidence is shot. It's shot real bad. It's shot real bad.
Ocho.
Yeah.
Where did Bobby Bowden get to Florida State? 76.
Yeah.
Like he did.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
On.
Yeah, but Florida State ain't got them dogs that it used to have.
No, oh no. You got to think back then, everyone stayed in the state of Florida. You had three choices.
Mm-hmm.
UM, Florida State, or Florida. You didn't want to go. You didn't want to go anywhere else.
Because you think about what they had, man, they had Sammy Smith, they had Time, they had Leroy Butler. Man, they had a stick. Florida State used to have Odell Higgins.
Remember Terrell?
Oh man, yeah.
Yeah, some boys now.
But all of them, yeah. All the Florida schools used to be loaded. They used to be loaded.
Unbelievable.
And then, guys started leaving. They started going to Alabama and Ohio State, and they started leaving to Georgia, and they started leaving.
Under that table now.
Yeah,
they weren't just leaving just to be leaving. There was NIL been going on for years.
Oh, that's not what they call it.
It just wasn't called NIL.
Yeah, they call it briefcase. It just so happens you go to school and every 4 and 5 star like the same type of car. Everybody got a Charger or a Challenger.
Mm-hmm.
So it don't nobody like no Ford.
Yeah.
Or no Chevrolet. So everybody just like Dodge. Everybody just like Hemi.
Crazy how that worked.
Yeah. But boy, Florida State, woo.
They gotta do something. They gotta do something fast. They schedule don't get no easy either.
Nope. After starting the season off ranked number 10 in the country, Florida State became the first team in the AP poll history to start within the top 10 and lose 3 consecutive games to unranked teams to begin the year. And if I'm not mistaken, the poll era started in 1936. Ash got to look at it. She make me sick.
That's bad.
I just want you to, Chad, I just want y'all to know Ash make me sick. Okay? Can I say that? Ash make me sick. The Seminoles became the third team since 1988 to open the season with a record of 0-3, following top 10 rank to begin this. Why you got your arms folded, Ash? What? What? So what do you mean I'm right? Oh, the poll era started in 1936.
Oh, you was right? You was right? You was on point?
Yeah. I knew something when she folded her arms, Ocho, she's sitting over there like this here.
You be knowing your stuff now. You be knowing your stuff. I give you that.